Here we go. Well, happy Saturday. You made it. You're here, which is pretty cool. I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of things that are just about phenomenal. It's been a very busy morning. I on a special frequency and it was just an amazing morning between working out, meeting with a couple of clients, doing a prospect call, meeting with the advisory team, the council, and we have a mastermind coming up shortly here. So I'm going to be brief, but it's just been a full packed morning, and I'm really excited to be here with you, sharing with you some of the things that I'm working on and what I'm excited about. So, and probably missed a few days this week from going live, and I figured I really ought to give you what I think you should hear. And if there's something you want to hear, send the questions, send the comments, and we'll build on that. But I did not see anything in the pipeline, so I'm just going to share with you what I did this morning. So let me see if I can get the screen done, and then we can get it maybe playing, so you can see what I sent to some of you this morning, because I've had so many requests. People kind of just jumping in and on the fence, and people are afraid. And so I made up this little quick video for a few of you to really see what I'm all about and hear how I can help you and support you. And I sent you the message, and I want you to reach out. I want you to, like, book that appointment and let's go and have a conversation. So I'm just going to play it because it's already there, but let's see if it plays here the way I'm sharing right now. Hey, listen, thank you for checking out my profile, and thanks for looking into my what I'm up to, what I do. I'm really excited to meet you and looking forward to have a conversation. But for one reason or another, we have not met yet. We have not connected, either your time or my time. So please take a look over here, book that appointment, and I promise you this 15 minutes can really change your life. What's the most pressing problem you're dealing with? Is it a promotion? Is it a job? Is it your performance? Is it your team? I'd really love to have that 15-minute with you to give you my time, which is the most precious thing I can give, and serve you in a way that you've never been served before. I know it was 15 minutes like this that changed my life, and you can see down here below like the rest of the clients. So I look forward to speaking with you. Let's not get this lost. Do it today. Book the appointment. It's right here on this page, and I really want to help you. So let's stop wasting time. Come on in, come on interested, and let's see if we can work together something out for your benefits. Thank you so much. God bless you, and I look forward to serving you. Cheers. So that was the message that I shared with quite a few of you, and it's really humbling to actually see right away 3 people booked, and that's exciting. So that's 3 out of 21, just to be exact. I'm a numbers guy. That's what I've done for a long time, and it's pretty cool. So if this is what you need, if this is what it takes, that kind of engagement, I want to support you. I really want to help you. Okay. Now it's really up to you to do the thing. It's really up to you to do the act and do the appointments, and not just book it. You're actually going to have to show up, because most people are not serious. Most people are not committed. That's why 95% are stuck. So I've also have a very nice video here for you that I'm going to keep it in this like large format and have you see it, because once you go to this web, you're really going to see something that perhaps you've never seen before. Like you've never thought about it this way. So I mean, I can talk about it here live, or I can play the video. To me, it's the same. It's all good. But I'm just gonna see if I can play this video for you so that you can see how this high performance coaching works. Now, some of you are in a transition of some sort. You're starting something, you're in the middle of something, or you're getting out of something. I don't know what's your situation. You're here and you want to go there, right? Like you're somewhere, right? You're here and you want to go there. And we're always wanting to upgrade. I hope you do, because that's how I work with those who want to get to the high performance. So, but how do you do that with ease? How do you develop that? And you think it's by doing a lot of things? No. Wallace in the Science of Getting Rich said, you don't get rich by doing things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way. And I'm going to share with you that certain way. I would love for you to pay attention and see what this quick video on focusing has to do, and how you can do it, how you can elevate that leadership. I'm working with 10 entrepreneurs. We're going to start soon. We're just getting them ready. We had a couple of sessions this week, and it's just incredible to see where they're going to take their companies, where they're going to take their team. So I don't know where you're at in your thing, in your job search, in your discovery, in your finding more about you. On just start working out, but is today your best day? Do you have the full steam, or are you like, out of gas and it's still in the morning for us here in the US. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you're not going to get another chance. This is your day. So let's see what this video is about focusing, because it's really going to get to the point. And then somewhere below it, there is a link for you to book an screen is. It's not sharing right. We need to share the one screen. Okay, there's just too many screens, and that's what happens when you have too many playing. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's it. That's it.
Screen is just a snapshot of how we focus. It's a snapshot of how we learn how to develop this mental ability. See, your power and intention into the something that you want. You have to learn how to focus right away in the initial foundation for success. That's what we teach you how to focus. You see, true leaders have focus. Edison had focus. Henry Ford had focus. Andrew Carnegie had focus. Elon Musk had supreme focus, genius level focus. Your power and intention into something that you want needs focus. Where do you develop it? You gotta listen to some things that you've never listened to before. I'm telling you, it's easy. All these people in these different industries, they did it, and that's how they got to that next level. Are you willing to get to that next level? Are you willing to focus? True leaders have focus. When you focus on something, you lock into its greatness. You lock into it, and then there's going to be no more stagnation. No more stagnation. How did Carlos go from not having a fun job to having an amazing job in the same company? How did Trudy go and Mary Kay to become the number one in sales after 18 years? Because she focused. How did somebody get promoted from Apple to Google and became the number one in their client acquisition and credit card transaction on 2 weeks? She's an amazing person. She started up with me and then she disappeared. And I was like, well, where did you go? She goes, Kamal, I got what I wanted. I said, come on, you've only been here 2 weeks. She goes, yeah, I got my promotion. I'm good. I'm confident. And I got the material. If I need you, I'll call you. So I checked on her a few more months and she was doing fantastic. Double, triple their income. I don't know. She didn't want to share all that. So you got to learn to focus and you got to lock on what you want. There is no growth without focus. If you don't grow, you're dying. When you have focus, you start enjoying every day. You start becoming the man or the woman who you want to become. See, there's so much noise out there. There's always noise. But when you focus, you push the noise away. The subconscious mind, which we're going to get into very much as we start learning this material, goes towards dominating in your thinking. So what's the dominating thought that you have? What's the dominating thought that you have? What are you focusing on most of the time? That's where your subconscious is going. The time will come. You just have to focus on getting better. The time will come for you to act. The time will always come to take action. There are some days where I don't have client calls. I just practice, I just study, I just get ready, and I'm preparing. I'm focused. I want you to stop allowing the old conditions to suck you to the old you. The old conditioning has taken over, and that's why you have these results. And if you want new results, you have to operate from that next level. And right away, as you come along this journey, just like all these beautiful people did, right away in the new foundation, we set you on how to get to that frequency and vibration, because that's what you need. There is a greater version inside of you waiting. There's a greater version of you Whoever you are listening online, my clients who are here waiting inside of you to come out, I want you to start working on these bigger ideas. How would you like to do that? And this is what I talk about. It's guaranteed to work. This is what if you do the work, I could guarantee you everything, but I can guarantee you that if you do nothing, you're going to stay where you are. And I can guarantee you, if you come in to coach with me and you're thinking on your way out, you're not going to get the result. You have to come in all in. That's why I only work with committed people. I want you to start working with a much bigger ideas, like a much bigger resonance that's going to really set the foundation. Always thinking about how can you focus more? How can you do more? How can you be more? Draw out all this noise that's happening out there. There is so much many distractions. Hold the image. And one of the examples with Bob, and then Bob goes, well, hold the image. I mean, how do you hold the image? Well, your mind thinks in images. If I tell you mind, conscious, subconscious, superconscious, hyperconscious, you have no idea. But if I tell you an apple, a red apple, that's an image. If I tell you a 200 apartment building, your mind has an image of what that building would look like. So we think in images. Hold the image, hold the focus. Start moving toward it with tenacity. Start moving toward it with grit. You have to move forward with a sense of purpose. Some people are just dying. They're dead on the inside, and I want to wake you up. Now, if you want to sell, like this week's all going to be about sales, like I said, you better have focus. If you're not focused, you're going to be settling. You've settled already. Focus on what? I'm focused on my goal. I'm focused on my image. Who is the person you want to become? Who is that thing that you want to accomplish so bad? What's keeping you up at night? What is it that you're going to do beyond the shadow of doubt? What is it you want to do that nobody else is going to stop you? If you're not focused, you're going to start to settle. So, and we do that right away in the early lessons. We start developing these higher mental faculties, what I call about the imagination, the will, the reason, perception, memory, and intuition. These are your higher mental faculties. See, up to now, you're operating based on just memory and based on the results that you have, and almost like by instinct, like this is what you're used to. That's what your old paradigm. We want to change all that. Focus on what you want. It doesn't matter that it seems too far. It doesn't matter that it seems so big. It doesn't matter that it's taken you so many tries and you're not getting it. It doesn't matter that you've got onto 9 calls and you haven't made a sale yet. Focus on making the sale. Why would you go into a call with somebody without thinking you're going to get the call? They're coming to see you anyways. Why do you have any doubt that they're going to say no? No. Have a focus on they're going to say yes. See, everybody, I believe, understands that thoughts become things and we become what we think about. In the movie The Secret, where Bob made his debut, and that's how I met him, and that's how I met Laurel. Everybody hears these words and they think they understand it. Intellectually, you do, but subconsciously, you don't. And that's what we're going to change. That is what we're going to change. You see, when you focus on what you want, you put yourself in that frequency and vibration that you need to be. And that's where your desire is. And that's what's going to drive that feeling that's going to get you to do the things that you should be doing, because I don't know what you should be doing. I know from yesterday, I have a list on what I really want to do. I wrote it last night. A lot of people are just gathering information. I used to gather information for a long, long time. Very, very long time. Very long time. Most of the clients, when they come in, they're like, well, I've taken courses. I've taken other coaching programs for years. Lori, who was in real estate, she's got 25 years of courses, 25 years of selling. But in a short amount of time, she had 10 times her investment. So you could be collecting information for a long time. I'm going to help you change your paradigm. Because collecting information It's just miserable after a while because you're like, what's wrong with me? You start putting yourself into guilt mode. See, if you just study coaching and professional development and your results don't change, you go into this scene of shame and guilt that there's something wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. You just haven't met that person that's gonna shift you. And the other type of people that sometimes they come to me, they've been trying to study this material alone for a long time. This does not work alone. What got you here is not going to get you to that next level. What got you to where you are now is not going to get you to the next level, period. Your paradigm is where you are right now. And if you want to go to that next level, you need somebody with a much bigger paradigm, with a different view of you, of where you want to go. But most people try to know. How do I know that? Because I tried that for a long time, 25 years. I was just getting one certificate, one degree, another degree, 5 degrees. It's not going to change. You can get any degree you want. Your results will not change until you shift. But somebody with a higher paradigm, with a higher level of achievement on the gauge that you want has to take you there, has to open you up to believe that you can do it. And the third part that I want to mention on this is there is nothing like doing this in a group. It's actually one of the basic fundamentals of doing this in a group. It's the only way you're going to persist. You're not going to persist by yourself. How many of you have books that you haven't read? I have many books I haven't read. They're in the basement. The ones that are here beside me, every one of here I've read. Why? Because I joined a group. I joined a community. It's part of the persistence, part of the masterminding, part of being elite, right? How many of you probably have a gym membership and you never go? But if you join a class, if you join a group, you start going. So you need that group, you need that masterminding. In our class today at 5 p.m. with my clients, we're going to do masterminding. It's going to be a mastermind class to show them how to do it because it's one of the latest lessons. A couple of the clients are close to the 12-week cycle or 24-week cycle or 48-week cycle, depending how long they've been. And that's what happens when you join a group. So what is your motivator? Why would you want to sell more? Why would you want to earn more? Well, why, all these people wanted more. Brigitte wanted more, Madeline wanted more, Carlos wanted more, everybody wanted more. What's your motivator to want more? I want to mention one more thing about people who study by themselves and just buy the books and they think they can do it by themselves. And there's somebody out there, hopefully you're listening, your name is Simon. You're probably reading the information and now you're knowing about it, but it doesn't mean you're experiencing the transformation. You just know about it because your results are the same. Imagine studying this information from somebody with a much higher paradigm. That's why high performance coaching works, because you'll be studying the material with somebody with a much bigger awareness than you. Much bigger awareness than you. Now, I promise you that we're going to do a lot more on sales, and I'm going to need about 24, 25 minutes, which is cool. But as we get into that, because this is the first part of this, I'm going to share with you one more point, that if you're itching to grow, if you're itching to fix your mind, if you're itching to fix yourself and you don't, what's going to happen? You're going to pass your legacy to everybody that's around you. You see, what you don't fix in yourself, you pass on to your kids. You pass on to whoever living in your environment. Now, I'm talking about your mind. I'm not talking about the coin that you're going to leave them or the house. What you don't fix in your mind or on your level of performance, you pass on to your kids. So you have to start. You have to start today. You have to become that product of the product. Money is just a product of your performance. You need a proper environment, proper direction, proper investing in yourself, and you have to make a decision that nothing is going to stop you anymore. You are going to become the man or the woman who you've always wanted to be. got to make that decision, and you want to surrender yourself to this new idea, which we will do right away in the first few weeks that you're with me. And we'll plant that idea into your head. You plant it. I'm going to show you how. Your life will change night and day. You will not even recognize yourself. I remember, I like this telescope here. One of the sessions, Bob, you're going to need a telescope to see yourself 6 months from now. As a matter of fact, Lori, who 10 timed her investment, she said the same thing. She said, Kamal, I remember you telling me that. I said, yeah, I know. That's pretty cool. So
the time is now. That is beautiful. And that's why I wanted to share it with you, because really it summarizes the talk. It summarizes the conversation, summarizes what this is all about. And you really owe it to yourself to book that appointment, and let's get on with that conversation, because you're going to change. Like 15 minutes, when we focus on the most pressing problem for you, it can change everything. It can change everything for you, not for me. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. It's about you. This whole conversation is going to be about you. And on my calls, on the first call, usually I tell you, and I tell everybody, this is not about selling. This is about selling you on you. Like, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? What is it that you want to do in the next 60 days, 90 days, 30 days? I've had people change in a week. The actual shift does not take long. It's if you're prepared for it, and we have to prepare you, and that's why we call it, there's a small foundation work that we need to do. Now, you could have the foundation or you may not. I have a lot of people that come to me that have taken many other courses, but they really haven't done the shift yet in their income, in their health, in their wealth. And that's the beauty of it, and that's how we set it up the way it is. Okay, so I want you to experience that. I want you to feel it. I want you to know. And you go to the site and really check it out for yourself, by yourself. But you don't have to hear it from me. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. So maybe we'll play one testimony. I have a thing 8 minutes, so we are a little bit over the 8 minute call with Kamal, but this is Saturday. The 8 minute is weekdays. So I urge you to book that appointment. You go right here, and literally you just have to say ding ding ding, first name, last name, email, boom. You didn't have to give me your number, and you just show up. Okay, if you book the appointment, you do have to show up. Let's see what Lori had to say. Let's do it.
For I think the end of October, actually before then, because I did a book club and then I joined a few weeks later. But it's helped my business, it's helped my personal life. Thinking into results was the best thing I did for me and my family, my business, and just feel the vibration. I'm feeling the vibration of moving towards that. So I'm on, like, I already went to one level with Kamal, and that was a big level. And I did that pretty darn quick. And now I have another paradigm to get through. So I'm at that level. And I just realized this, Kamal, is as you were talking, I said, man, I study. And why am I feeling right now, because I'm feeling, wow, I've got to change this next thing. That's what it is. Anytime you want to change something, the terror barrier will stop you. And now I'm going to that even higher level. So the terror barrier is really kicking in. So because I am with you and I study this with you, you're my mentor, and you'll get me through that. And without someone like Kamal, you just can't do it. I don't know anyone that can. You need someone who is a mentor, someone who is a trained coach and mentor. And this is you, Kamal. So it's just getting to that next level. And after I talked to you today, I realized this, Kamal. I said, you know what? What's going on with me? Because I'm like, because I know I don't want to go back there. I'm not even thinking about that. But what's blocking me right now? And that's exactly what it is. It's that coming against the wall. Now I know it's more study, more meditation, more of the good stuff. And you know what? That helps me. That'll help me get to the next vibration, which is getting closer and closer to the frequency of my goal. So I already went from here to here. Now I'm going from here to here, and then so on and so forth, you know. So I'm very, very grateful for this program. I was thinking about this one statement. I heard someone today. She was going through a really difficult time when I first met her. She's one of my coaching students. And she said, I'm a positive person. This is what this is actually hearsay because it came from another person, but she's not in the coaching group anymore. But she said before she used to be always like negative, like now she says, I'm a positive person and everything is easy.
Mm.
So it's like just that one thing, that one
That's
little
right.
turn in her life. And this right here is what that can be for all of us, you know?
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's constant. It's not, I don't end it. I mean, some people just end it. I'm not going to end this. This is a journey because I don't want to just say, just do that and then just get to one level. I want to go to like the moon, go, you know, just
Love that. She wants to go to the moon, right? And that's the thing, right? There's different levels of the game. What is your game? How big you want to go? And some of you are probably going to be by Trudy. She's helping me with some of the sales calls. So Trudy went on for 18 years in Mary Kay, and she was doing well, but she was not the queen of Mary Kay for 8 years. And in the short amount of time, you'll hear from her shortly, she became the queen of Mary Kay last year. So it's really up to you. It's your call to coming in and start expanding, get into this high performance. It doesn't take long. It is transformative. And if you have kids, this is more for you as well. So we'll listen to this one more minute, and then I do have to jump to my call. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Trudy Tosh, and I'm super excited to share my video testimony with you on how the Thinking into Results program and working with Kamal with his expert coaching and mentorship made a difference with me achieving one of the biggest goals in my career. That's right. Last year, I set a goal to be the #1 in sales for Mary Kay Cosmetics last year. And you can tell by the crown on my head that I proudly was crowned Queen of Sales last year in Dallas, Texas. Not only did I achieve the goal, but I was able to share it with my 2 beloved teenage sons by my side. I think that truly made it all worthwhile. But I want to give Kamal the credit to mentor and train and coach me along the way. You know, people set goals all the time, but very few achieve them, especially big goals. So if you're looking to achieve a big goal next year, to grow and to stretch and to learn and to be in a different place than you are right now, I encourage you to look into the Thinking into Results program. And the coaching and mentorship truly did make a difference by working with Kamal. So thank you, Kamal. Thank you for allowing me to have the experience of being queen in sales and having my 2 sons see their mom achieve something big. And for all others that I have an influence over, because you truly can achieve and be the best version of yourself.
So good. Congrats. I mean, this was just incredible. So I want you to go in here, listen to this again, watch even the video from Les that he gave a testimonial to me and my business partner and one of the programs that we're with. And many more clients, you know, through a Jitsi who wasn't, you know, there's so many. You do your due diligence, do your check if you're going to be the doubting Thomas. But book that appointment, click this link, and mark your calendar, read the emails, and then show up, because I respect my time and I want you to respect your time. And it's that easy. You begin and we can get started. The break is fast, and this is going to unlock the door of life to a whole new set of dreams, just like all these people. So with that, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for listening. I want for being awesome. This has been really good for me. I'm going to jump to meet my good new friend at another new community. So thank you. Have a blessed weekend. And remember, you can do it. And we also have our business mastermind later this afternoon, which is we're going to dig into this baby right here, Napoleon Hill's mind. All right. So with that, take care. Blessings. Bye bye. Be the best you can be. Why? Because you can.